Oh, hi.
And now there's a punch bot. With his father. Here we are, son.
Fucking dad.
It's interesting
Okay.
thinking about all the like, how many shows can you list, or movies, tales, whatever, where one of your parents are the villain? I mean, the obvious one is Star Wars. But what other ones can you think of? The whole I am your father.
What? Oh.
Oh, you have to electrocute that part.
But
I think you just have to shoot it.
there we go. It's weird. There was a remote control zone.
He has a shield spinning around him.
Oh. You know what?
He's out in the back. Look at that.
Yeah. Yeah, so we're supposed to...
It's weird how he actually has the same body type as the goons.
Oh, I got it.
Oh. So you attach it to the spinning shield and then it...
Yeah, it's weird.
around.
There's a remote control... There's a remote control, or not remote control, a remote control bullet segment that shows up. So you're like,
Oh.
you know, oh, he's going for more punches. Oh crap! Not one of you suckers.
Drone. And a rolly thing. I haven't seen those before. Oh.
Apparently you can't jump slide. Yeah, I was hoping I could do a jump dash, but turns out jump dashes are not a thing. Oh god, I have to redo the entire fucking thing.
I wonder if we actually kill him here. But no. I suppose I'll have to.
You
be the one
talk
to do it.
because I can't.
Yeah, you're concentrating. I'm trying to think of other films in which there is some kind of familial evil.
I want to say, what popularized it? Do you think Star Wars?
Well, I mean, there's the whole Star Wars of I am your father. So, of course, there's that. But I'm trying to think of other examples. I can't think of any from the DC universe, as far as I know. I'm trying to think of Marvel. I mean, in a way, like there's the whole Quicksilver, Scarlet Witch, and Magneto thing going on. But were they ever really against Magneto at any one point? I mean, I think so.
I just realized you are actually supposed to get a bullet through him. I just realized there's a passage on the inside that was not immediately apparent. But we're cheesing it with the AoE explosion from the grenade.
Yeah. Yeah, because I think there's a lot more Marvel characters with, you know, villainous parents, in a way.
Bad time for...
I mean,
oh. Those missiles don't kill you.
Gamora was essentially raised by Thanos, right? So that would be an instance of, yeah, my father is evil. What other ones? I'm trying to think of fairy tales, and I really can't think of any instances.
I hate this.
I mean, I suppose
Oh,
the Hunchback of Notre Dame had
I can dodge through those.
Quasimodo killing his adoptive father. But Frollo was bad from the start. It actually killed
You know
his
what's
mother.
harder than the boss?
What?
The drone! Ah!
Yeah, the little drone.
Okay, well, let's go back to cheese balls here.
It is well animated.
Oh, absolutely. Alright.
Okay, you have 1 round left.
Just don't summon a drone on me.
Okay. I mean, when it comes to the Lion King and like Hamlet and stuff, Uncle is evil. Trying to think of
Other fucking drones.
I mean, pretty much any Romeo and Juliet story, you're gonna have the parents as semi-villainous. Not quite to the point where you have to kill them, though. It's too bad you couldn't destroy the arms.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
There's a little drone.
Okay.
And that's a
We're
lot
good.
of fire. Oh. Hands are back.
It's okay, the hands are stupid.
More missiles. Oh, little drone.
No!
There was a little drone.
I didn't see it. I was too busy focused on...
And you have to start that all over again. You sound so...
I don't mind games like these, but like...
I mean, for
This-
all you know, this could be the end of the game.
It could, yeah, it could be.
It is your father.
It seems really odd to have such an anticlimactic end as...
Face your father? I mean...
No. This.
Oh, you mean just with a
A
windmill?
goddamn windmill is the background for the finale of the game. That'd be really weird. Also, this would be a finale in episode 4. That doesn't happen very often.
Why, you think it would be 5 to 10? That would be the end?
Probably. I don't know. It kind of varies.
Okay, more examples of people killing their paternal figures. I mean,
I
I
gotta wait for this
suppose
to-
in Underworld you have Celine being forced to fight Victor, who was her adoptive father. What else? Nah, nothing from... I'm not getting anything from like the old 50s films that I used to watch. Because that was usually just scientists versus aliens. I suppose maybe the worst that you would come across was,
Damn it.
you know, young girl's father is actually mad scientist and heroic character is able to snap her out of
there
it.
a setting that like lets me set my HP to double? Shit. Dude, if I could just live through one punch, I'd be okay with it.
Hey,
Like-
he's One Punch Man.
No, he's Two Punch Man, and he goes up to 6. And these are definitively not consecutive normal punches.
Yeah.
You also need to watch One Punch Man before you're allowed to talk to me about it.
Well, I don't care about it, okay?
Same thing with My Hero Academia.
I just... There's a certain flavor of anime series that I've been looking for lately, and it hasn't really been fulfilled.
Trust me, if you broaden your horizons, you might get it.
Broadening my horizons should not have to include, like, characters groping cleavage and a host of other things. I know that probably...
Surprisingly, neither of those two I just described as you should watch that.
No, okay, yeah. So that
You were
doesn't
the one
happen.
that found...
No. You were the one that had
The Deadly
apparently
Sins.
read that one, and I'm like, I want a legit fantasy show. And unfortunately, we came across that one. And you're like, oh yeah, it's good. And it's like, okay. First thing he does is starts groping the princess. What?
Yeah.
And she doesn't think anything of it either. I don't even know if she's aware that he's doing it intentionally.
Uh,
Okay, I'm trying to think of more instances of villainous parents.
ah!
Not really from any of the horror films that I'm thinking of.
God.
Oh, Coraline had villainous parents, right?
No, she had like an alternate mother that was really just this like weird witch woman.
But was that really her mother, or was that
No.
just something made up by the dream, figment, imagination? Okay. I mean, oh, James and the Giant Peach, he had some bad adoptive parents.
Well, yeah, they were just, what, his aunts?
I think they were an aunt, yeah. Oh, you're right about them being just two aunts, right?
Yep.
I wonder why that's the case. Does it start with like the whole evil stepmother thing in old tales or what?
Dunno.
I mean, it makes sense from the like political standpoint of a kingdom where it wasn't unheard of for a king to have multiple wives in some nations. So even if like the first wife had died, like the second wife's children wouldn't have any right to the throne, whereas the first wife's child being born first, even though she's dead, would have a greater claim to the throne than that lady's children, which is why there always seemed to be, you know, war and assassinations and stuff, often featuring the second wife's children trying to take power from the first wife's child, if you know what I mean.
Well, it makes sense. Gives them legitimacy.
Right.
Because when the heir takes the throne, suddenly
Suddenly it's their wife and their children that have claim.
Mm-hmm. Well, also, queens tended to outlive kings. As long as they didn't die in childbirth.
Right, but there are too many queens that died in childbirth.
Yeah, but like, say you do survive. If your kid is the...
Also, a queen can only have children, you know, into her late 30s, if even. And that's if she survives childbirth. There were probably kings who had at least 5 or 6 wives in their lifetime if they were the monogamous variety. If not, I mean, there were kings that actually had upwards of 100 wives, if you, say, take like China or Thailand or other countries. Actually, if I remember correctly, didn't the king of Siam have about 50 plus children?
He had a ton.
You got trapped.
Yeah,
Usually I don't hang out by the edge of the screen.
I kind of got backed up there. Because when you shoot, you get pushed. I guess it's not that bad. But yeah, that drone, if it was a regular enemy, I'd be okay with it.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not a regular enemy, which makes it kind of the worst.
It seems to be just bouncing off the front of the hull.
Well, I'm not supposed to be doing this. That's part of the problem. This is not a legitimate game mechanic.
But it looks like you're supposed to go into that central eye and then loop your way up.
Yeah, I am.
Is he really going to wait there infinitely?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Come on. Takes way too long to charge. Okay.
I'm trying to think of any other instances where someone believes that the villain... Well, is that where someone is completely unaware that the villain has any kind of relation to them. I'm not...
You can't double dodge. Fucking drone. Like, if the drone wasn't there, if it was just a boss, hell, if the boss summoned regular enemies, it'd be fine. But that drone is the problem because it dodges. And I don't know how to dispatch it particularly well.
Explosions.
Maybe I could try switching to electrical bullets.
I mean, it disrupts mechanical devices. I wouldn't be
Well,
surprised.
in the past, it hasn't done that, though. It does other stuff. So, it's kind of a... It's very hard to judge what's going to happen, because it doesn't actually stun robots. In my experience, it just kind of makes them twitch.
Oh, there's the drone. It just flew in.
It also has this bad habit of standing directly above me.
Oh, you got hit a number of times. Oh, bombs.
Yeah, and I was in the middle of reloading, which slows me down, so I couldn't, like, jump or move. Because you can't jump while you're reloading, because he shoots.
I'm astounded at how variable AI is. I mean, it seems like none of these fights have been... I mean, while the sequence is exactly the same, the way that things move are different because, I mean, it varies on your position, how swiftly you're able to dispatch of things, and...
Well, yeah, I mean, it's no secret that I'm getting better at this. It's just that drone almost universally ruins the run.
But you have survived it before. I mean, you had gotten to the
Yeah,
final
part of it is
stage.
I am getting impatient, which isn't helping, but like... I actually have a theory that the boss actually takes more damage. The more times you've...
You've died?
Maybe?
I mean, it does seem like you're doing a lot of damage to it.
There it is.
Oh, and you jumped into a bomb.
Yeah, so the bomb seems like the best way to dispatch the drone, but I had atrocious timing there for it. Or mainly...
You had to jump over the bullets, which then took you immediately into the rolling bombs.
Yeah. If he hadn't switched to bomb phase, I probably would have been okay. Interesting theory. Ignore the lasers. Shoot the dude. The other problem is, I have to go through the directional, bullet phase to get to the grenade phase. I don't like that. If I could actually just turn that off for fights, that would make me really happy. Because it would make my life a lot easier as far as these fights go. Because there's zero situation where the directional bullet is actually useful. In direct combat, sort of. I mean, I guess there are a couple of cases where, like, maneuvering a bullet around a shield could work.
A little drone.
Ah!
I wouldn't get caught in that corner.
But, like, I kind of have to be in the corner. Because otherwise the drone is directly on top of me. I don't know if you noticed, but the drone spawns in right here.
Yeah,
and if
I
I'm right there,
know.
I can't shoot him. Or dodge very well, because I can't shoot his bullets out of the sky. One of the other problems is in this game, the character can't aim directly up.
Right.
And I don't really understand that, because in life, I could more than lean back and shoot directly above me.
It is difficult, though. You get a crick in your neck.
Oh, absolutely, but I think crick in the neck is way more preferable to
Than
death.
death.
Yeah. Nope. Hard timing that one. But then again, I'm not supposed to do it, so... It's just faster than maneuvering the bullet. Okay. Yeah, I gotta pay attention. Cause it shows up oh.
Yeah, those little guys, they've ruined you before.
But yeah, it'd be nice if you could repel the fists. Okay, any moment now. There it is.
Yep, and then there are those guys. Now that you've dispatched of the little bombs, hopefully it'll be easier to survive this.
Nope.
Oh.
Like, if it was a big playing field, if I had cover, if I had platforms to hide under and move around, but it's kind of this big open area, and I die in 2 hits.
Well, any of those little volleys of red
I can take
lasers
like
are...
3 of them.
Right, but they always come in groups of like 10.
Yeah, so I was kind of hoping I could shoot down the group, but I don't have enough ammo for that.
You have to have the explosive bullets to shoot a whole group down.
Yeah, but it takes time to switch to the explosives, which is annoying. I also don't know if he kills me when he shudders forward like that.
Yeah.
That'd be an annoying death. Yeah, the other problem is I can't stop. Like I literally can't stop this boss fight. I have to finish this boss fight. Yep. Otherwise, we have to do that entire previous fight to get here. Yeah.
It's gonna start you at the start of the
level.
level.
So I am actually
forced to.
Yeah, I am being held hostage by this game.
Oh, okay.
Got it.
Okay.
I'm gonna wait for my HP to come back, then we'll go back to shooting this guy. That drone came out early. Hopefully it doesn't summon another one. But yeah, a well-placed grenade would work great. It's just I can't...
Bomb. And little drone.
Okay, did I... Okay, perfect. Yeah, so the drones are on a timer. I really wish they weren't. Okay.
Now you do the electrical thing.
Yep. Yeah, so if I take my time on this, we also run into problems. Nope.
Wait, you think that the little drones are on a timer? They're not scheduled to appear?
They're not scheduled to appear. They appear based randomly, though less often than some of the other phases.
So you mean if you had waited long enough in this, another one would have popped up out of nowhere?
Yep. Which is kind of awful. Yeah, this is part of the reason why I keep my distance. It's so I can shoot those out of the sky quick. And if you notice, some of the missiles have a particularly high arc.
Yeah.
Makes it rough.
Oh, there's a little drone. And I'm making sure there's no, like, bomb. Oh, there's the rolly bombs. And they go fast. Oh, for goodness sake.
What?
It rolled backwards!
What?
It rolled backwards!
What the fuck? This fucking game! I was like, alright, I'm just gonna hop the bomb, and it's like, whoop, coming back, and it's like, give me a break! Give me a goddamn break!
You almost got it.
This is not breaking ground in hardcore platforming. It's just annoying. Like, you know what made Mega Man good? There were bosses, they had patterns, you could avoid them. You could also take a hit if you made a mistake. It's not like Mega Man died in one go. And the bosses tended to not take very long, except for Sigma, but, I mean, he's the end boss, and he had multiple stages, with checkpoints between them! Unless you ran out of lives, at which point, well, then you're
This game
dungled.
doesn't have lives, it just has...
It has infinite lives. God, can you imagine if this game had, like, a game over state?
You'd been done a long time ago.
Oh yeah, I would have rage quit. I'd rage quit, but like I know I can beat it. There is like okay, so the weird part is this is actually a really well designed boss fight.
Yeah, it's just that
it's just so punishing. It is
little drone is out and at him.
I'm actually trying something different.
You're trying to kill him as opposed to doing anything with the drone?
Yeah.
But can you really avoid all of that?
Yep.
Well, you can't possibly do your electrical thing while all that's going on.
No, but he, as far as I can tell, he sits in this phase forever. Meaning, I can...
Take your time.
Yeah, exactly. So as long as that drone shows up at a particularly easy, easy time for it. I could potentially never worry about it.
Okay, there's those little bombs. And I thought that those were some of the least worrisome of your enemies' attacks, but they've caused you more pain. Even, yeah, that being in that corner was not, like, you barely missed those ones.
All right, we won. Assuming I don't get killed by this drone.
And the bombs that he might throw up under his
No,
butt.
he's not.
He isn't?
No, look at him.
Well, he is dispatched, yeah.
Yeah, so unless he resets, all we have to do is kill his drone. There we go.
Okay. Now, did the fight get easier as time went on? Not because of your experience, but because it actually held back a little bit? Or what was that? That just seemed too quick.
It's because I wasn't shooting at anything. Except for, damn it.
It's a good thing that didn't kill you.
Yeah, that would have been really, really annoying.
Oh, looks like he's all bloody.
Yep. I didn't shoot at any of the missiles.
Did he detach and run away?
Yeah. He did. So the way I won that was I didn't shoot at any of the missiles that weren't in front of him. I just dodged the ones that went high. Mm-hmm. The bombs I killed in 3 shots, and then every other shot I spent pumping into the ship because he won't switch phases in the middle of a phase. So if he's rolling bombs,
yeah.
If he's in the middle of shooting down bombs, that's totally fine. So I could kind of just ignore them, and he really didn't actually have that much HP. So, yeah.
Oh.
Dad? Dad, what?
Rise. It had to be you. I wasn't expecting to be defeated by my 10-year-old kid. And Shine sure is a thing of beauty.
Wow, that is a blurry drawing. Mm-hmm. Like they just scaled up the art asset. Aw. Oh, that's funny.
Mark Cole.
Yeah, Mark Cole. I think he's Marcus Cole.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. Whatever. But what were you doing on that ship, Dad? What's going on?
Rise, you need to understand. The Supreme Commander of the Space Grunt Forces is me.
You what? How's that even possible?
Son, I know it's a shock, but it's the truth. I was raised here, but I was born on planet Next Gen. The Grunts knew I was a perfect genetic match to lead them and conquer the universe. It was my destiny, son. Next Gen decides, and Next Gen takes what it wants. Gamearth has always been too powerful, too independent, too defiant. So Next Gen needed someone to infiltrate their people, learn their weaknesses, become one of them.
Are you out of your mind, Cole? You're one of our best soldiers. We fought the Bad Games War back in the 80s together.
I said I needed to become a citizen of Gamearth, and I did. But that doesn't mean I don't love my family. I've tried to keep you and your mother safe, Rise. I didn't know where you were.
Dad, we thought you were somewhere fighting for us, fighting for Gamearth, like you always do. I've been dying and respawning over and over again, trying to save what's left of this planet. Now I learn you were behind it all? You think I want Shine, the respawning powers, this responsibility? I'd love to give it all to you and be done with it. Destroy whatever you want. I'm tired of blowing up into tiny bits.
Whoa, what? He's not really offering it to him.
I didn't know you were Shine's carrier until very recently, Rise. But Next Gen will always be my priority. I did what I had to do. And I also learned something about you, too. There's no need to kill what can't be stopped.
I can't move.
This immobilization ray will keep you here until a dropship takes you both to the mother base. Then you're going in a cell, and we'll throw the key out into space. Why didn't I think about this before is beyond me.
Dad, please.
Everything will be fine, son. With you in Shine in custody, there's nothing stopping the space grunts. The war will be over soon. Base, beam me up now. Prepare a medical team for my arrival.
Well, we are officially screwed.
Is the little girl gonna help? Anything?
Phew.
Where did the skull go?
That was the first time I had to shoot my carrier. Wanted to do that for a while. Well,
Oh, things are becoming pixelated. Whoa.
yep,
Ancient pixel temple.
yep. Can't believe we made it to the Odyssey Temple. Oh, hi there. Let's see if we can get inside. Looks like you fit right in here. Hope so. Haven't hit the gym in a while, though. Everything outside here is totally trashed. How is this place untouched?
It's him.
She's not saying anything. The Odyssey Temple was one of the first buildings to appear on Gamearth. It's so old, game physics hadn't been invented yet. That's why it's still standing. Nothing can really destroy it. Whoa. So, this is it. The computer that runs Purity, the engine Gamearth runs on. All we need to do is turn all of our enemies off in the engine, and the war will be over. But if I turn off all the enemies in the engine, my father will disappear too. I can't do that. Kid, I'm sorry. Nobody ever expected your father to be the Space Grunt's commander. I don't think I can do it. After all he's done, I know my father's a jerk and he deserves it, but he's still my dad. How can I make him disappear? Kid.
Oh no!
What?
Rise. Get away from that computer. Now. You're my son, and I love you. But I'll shoot you if I have to. No more respawning, Rise. You're free to shine forever. No more pain, no more responsibility. We can go see your mother together. Just step away from the computer. Rise. Nice! No! Don't do it, son!
I like the voice acting for him. You really can't hear it, but he's just like blah in the background. It's great.
And what is the little girl gonna do? Like, she's just been around going, ah! With the little hearts.
Oh, what? I'm gonna
Enemies!
I'm gonna
Wait.
turn on collectibles. We're gonna quick click on that. Thank you. Apparently those are secrets.
Okay, well, turn off enemies.
Boop.
Don't!
So, I guess we won. Dad could have shot me right there and he didn't. I didn't want things to end like this. Is that an extra life? Huh, that really was the end of the game.
So. Shut up! Why are you call laughing?
The final boss stage was a broken windmill. There's something poetically bad about that. It looked nice, but like, whee!
I love the music, at least.
Oh yeah, no. Like, the weird part about this game is I really like it. Like, the bosses were interesting.
The art
They're really
style.
cool. The art style was great. The movement took a little while to get to. I like the fact that it was, weirdly enough, a 2D cover shooter. The only other 2D cover shooter I've ever played was SteamWorld Heist earlier this year, which was also awesome.
I thought that
But, like,
Shine was cool.
I mean, honestly, the entire idea of the game was fine. I really wish they hadn't gone with the referential route because they could have written something unique instead.
Was this made in...
I have no idea.
Look at all those names. Did they make this in, like, South America?
Not a clue.
Mexico?
But, like, I have to give it to them. This was a quality game. The sheer level of, like, visual style and polish and whatever, really good. And that's maybe part of the reason why I'm like, why did they do a video game plot? Because they really could have done something really interesting on their own. But as it stands, it was enjoyable. It was horrifyingly short, but because of this, because that was the end, I'm a little bit more okay with the boss being as hard as it was. We spent 30 minutes fighting him, by the way. But, like,
Wow.
at least it was a final boss worth the challenge, as opposed to one of those where you're like, you just beat him and you're like, oh, I guess that's the end of the game. Okay. But man, that was short. I was really expecting something a little bit more Metroidvania-y as opposed to, what, 3 chapters?
I mean,
4?
maybe the point is you're supposed to play through it multiple times and get either, like,
Well, there
collectibles or
was
secrets and...
Oops, didn't mean to do that.
Oh, don't load a scene.
No, it's okay. Here, let's just skip past this. Let's show off my favorite scene in the game as part of our finale. Man, how much do they charge for this game? Well, while we watch this happen, I'm gonna look that up.
What, you mean your favorite scene being the mook that's supposed to help you?
There's just something about this guy that just makes me happy. I don't know if it's his, like, extreme peck man boobs, or
The
his
cyborg.
broom head, or his cape that perpetually flows, or what. Can I... No, looks like I gotta do WSD. I also like his animation. Like, I actually...
bouncy.
You know, I really wish for this game, you beat the game, you unlock him as like, you can New Game Plus your way through it with this big guy. But, like, he can't use cover. He's too big. So you have to try and beat it without getting hit as this, like, giant horror.
He's just called Mega Badass, apparently.
Yeah. The Atomic Mega Badass, I think.
Mine.
Oh, there it goes. Alright, anyway, I wanted to look up Rise and Shine. Because I am curious. Whenever I play a game, I'm like, how much did they charge for this? If I didn't already know. And the answer is, $12. Could be worse. Definitely short. I mean, we beat it in 2.5 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, about $6 an hour. Well, I don't know.
I mean, as I said before, that's the kind of money you pay to go to a movie.
Yeah, no, that is always a fair statement. And I did enjoy this game. It definitely harkened back to the old style of, like, really freaking hard. But with, like, completely new mechanics, which is nice.
I still don't understand the politics of next-gen Planet versus
I don't either.
Gamearth.
They didn't have time to develop that. And they didn't have the leeway to move around either because they went with
Also, how did
referential.
being born on next-gen Planet mean he had the right genetic profile to lead?
I don't know. I'm not even sure if Marcus Phoenix... Alright, was it Marcus Phoenix? Marcus Cole? Oh, yeah, it was Marcus Phoenix because Cole was somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
I remember now. I think.
So they mixed
I
a
don't
couple
remember.
names together.
I've never played Gears of War. It's just weird that he was the representative, but doesn't matter too much. Doom Guy would have been better.
It makes me wonder if that means that they like those games or if they're taking a shot at
Yeah,
it.
no, they definitely probably are big fans of Gears of War, probably. But yeah, Doom Guy actually would have been the perfect example for this one. We don't get to keep our upgrades through this. Whatever. It's not like it really matters. Anyway, I guess this is it for Rise and Shine. We could keep talking for a while, but it really wouldn't make much of a difference. So
It really was just their names, Rise and Shine.
Yep. But yeah, thanks for watching, everybody, and hope you watch whatever we do next. I'm probably going to be playing Nefarious, and then we'll probably play, like, Twilight Princess together. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Anyway, like I was saying, see you guys next time, and as always, thanks for watching.